starting off, first movement's going to be your single arm plank. Little tip with these, you want to make sure as much as you can that your hand is going to be under the center of your chest. So what you don't want to be doing is having your hand out to the side, which is going to force you to rotate a little bit. You want to make sure your chest is facing towards your hand, your belly button's facing towards that hand, so that's kind of under your center of mass. Obviously nice and tight like a normal plank. You then go straight into the same side, floor press. Same as we always do, elbow lightly touching the floor at about 45 degrees. So your elbow's not all the way tucked into your side, and it's not all the way out at 90 degrees. It should be same position roughly as your push-up, about 45. You're then going back onto your single arm plank. So really focusing on stability on that shoulder, working the shoulder and the chest as well as the core as we go. First movement is going to be a shrimp squat. So if you are holding your back foot, range of motion, lightly touching your knee and back up again. Find something that's appropriate for you. Obviously stack up whatever you need to cut down that range of motion so you can do a good quality squat. If you struggle holding your back foot, you are still going to want to come knee first. So it's only your knee touching the floor or touching the object at one time. So this isn't a step back lunge where your toe goes down. It should be more of a single leg squat where your knee lightly touches and back up again. Second movement is a Russian twist. Done these plenty of times. Make sure it is your core that's controlling the movement. You're not just swinging the weight and letting it pull you around. So it should be a controlled twist using your core. Feet off will make it slightly harder. If you need to make it a little bit easier, you can pop your heels down, like so. Close grip push-ups to start. So make sure this is noticeably closer than your normal push-up grip. Probably inside your shoulders. Elbows are tucked into the side, so this will hit your triceps a little bit more. Second movement is going to be dips. So find again chair, table, bench, whatever you've got that's going to be the right height for you. Making sure legs straight will make it harder. Bending your knees, pulling your heels together, put a little bit more weight through your feet will make it easier. Try and make sure it's a good range of motion, but obviously it needs to be a range of motion that's comfortable for you and your shoulders and that you're controlling, you're not just dropping to the bottom of the movement. Third and final movement is going to be behind the head tricep extension, like so. Same thing again with a range of motion that's comfortable for you. So try to lower down under control and press up, really feeling and isolating your triceps on the back of your arms. 8-minute EMOM, minute 1 on your right leg, minute 2 on your left leg. Swap around, pick whichever leg you want first. I'd probably even go maybe your weaker one first. Forward lunge, nice. Into a back lunge, into a lateral lunge. You're going to continuously move on that one side, so always step in with the same foot for 40 seconds. You rest for your 20 seconds, and then you swap over and do it on the other side. Make sure torso's upright all the way through. What you don't want to be doing is use a weight that's too heavy for you, kind of push the depth too much. Always keep your torso up into a good goblet position. Don't let that drop forward and put pressure on your lower back.